Hello viewers. So in this demo we are going to clone one virtual machine. Then we can change the IP address and the host name of that machine, so that instead of installing a new machine which takes around some time like 20 minutes or something, and again you need to configure all this thing. So instead of doing those things, if you have any existing machines are there, everything is configured there, then you can simply clone that machine so that you will get some new machine, and later you can change the identity of that machines like the host name or the IP address. So in today's video we'll going to clone that machine and change the identity of the new machine. So this is my source machine, you can see ubuntu 25 gold machine. So I am going to clone this machine in VirtualBox. So this is the option there, right click, and the second option is there, clone. Then you can put the new name like Linux 25 VM1 something, and where you want to store those configuration files. So I can put the name like this is my previous directory. So here it will ask for like you want to generate this MAC address of the existing one. So yes, I will generate new one. Okay, new MAC address for the new machine. Okay, so this one confirmed, then click finish. It will take time to copy the existing machine and generate a new machine. Now we can see one new machine is created, virtual machine Linux 25 VM1. You can you can add some of the resources, like if you want to increase the resource, like earlier machine have like 2 GB of memory, you can increase to 4 GB. Processor same, you can increase those things. Okay, and you can see in this machine we have two network interface. The first one is the NAT network and the second one is the host relay network. So in this video we'll going to change this host IP of the new machine. Okay, let me start this machine. So basically it will save a lot of time when you have new requirement, like you need to perform something or test something on new machines. Okay, so that time it will save a lot of time. Now the system is booting up Ubuntu. Now the booting is completed, then we can log into this machine. So I already saved this machine IP address somewhere, like in my putty. Putty is the SSH client. So you can see I already saved this machine IP address like root user @.23. Okay, so this is the my source machine IP. Okay, so make sure the source machine should be in shutdown state, otherwise it will like complaining like same IP address is assigned to two machines. Okay, so first you can log into this new machine using the, as we have copied from the source machine, so the IP address remains same here. Okay, right now that is 23. Now we can log into this machine, open. Yeah, now let me increase the font size so that it is visible. Okay, apply. Yeah, so now we need to log into that machine. Now we can see this machine host name, it will contain the existing one, that is Linux 25 gold or something. Okay, that is the source machine name. We need to change this machine name. Okay, so before that we can check like how many interfaces are there. You can see there is two interfaces are there. The first one is the NAT network, we no need to change that one, only we need to change the second interface address, that is 23. Okay, .23. Okay, so first we need to change this host name. Okay, so to change the host name I have documented those things. you can put this command hostname control. Okay, set hostname, and suppose we want to name it like Linux 25, like VM1. Okay, the earlier one is the Linux 25 Gold, so from that we are cloned that one and put the new name. Okay, so now we can check the host name. Now the new name is reflected. Okay, so we can make changes in the configuration file also, etc host file. We can make one entry here, that is for the local host reference Linux 25 VM1, and also 192.168.56 dot. So we can change this IP address to something 26, and we can put Linux version 25 VM1. Okay, so we can make these changes here. Okay, this one for like if you have a remote login to this machine is required, then it can reference this etc host file. Okay, so wq, and how to change this IP address. But now you can see the IP address is associated like 23 to this interface. We need to change this interface IP address. So for that, in ubuntu they have using some of the netplan tool to configure this network interface and assign IP address, those kind of things. The configuration file stored in etc netplan. So we can check, go to this directory first, etc netplan, and here you can put ls-l. You can see already one pre-configured file is there, that is the cloud init file. Some number is there like 50 or something. You can add another configuration file, YAML file. Okay, then we can apply those changes, but we can keep for this case we can keep the previous one. Okay, let me edit this file in vi editor. You can see it is containing the previous one, that is the 23.23. we are going to change it to 26. Okay, so I make the changes here. IP address is changed. You can see two interfaces are there. Okay, Ethernet section is that. Be careful to edit this file because this is the YAML file. The right indentation is required. Okay, proper. Then the first one is the your DSCP, that is the NAT network in VirtualBox. Okay, no need to change anything because the VirtualBox DSCP will automatically assign the IP address, but we need to configure only the second interface, that is the S8. Okay, so we have put this new IP address, then save this file using :wq, escape :wq, double check whether it is changed or not, cat command. Now it is changed, so we need to apply those changes using some commands are there. This is the command how to apply those changes. Simple, netplan apply. Okay, netplan apply. After that, this connection will be closed. Okay, because we are using this 23 as IP address in the PuTTY. Okay, PuTTY connection. So after that, once the IP address is changed to 26, then automatically the connection will be closed. We'll reconnect to the new machine. Okay, netplan apply. Okay, now I think it's disconnected, so we can close this window. As it apply those IP address to the new machine, so let me configure the access to the new IP address, root @192.168.56.26. that is the new machine IP address. We can save that one. Linux 25 VM1. Yeah, we can save this one also. appearance we can change like 14. Then you can come to session, save this one, then open. Now we can allow to open this 26 IP address. Okay, because the IP address we changed recently, like using netflum apply command. Okay, so now you can see the hostname is changed to VM1. Also we can check the IP address. You can see now the second interface IP address is changed to .26. Okay, so it will save a lot of time. If you have a lot of configuration are there earlier, so we no need to apply all this configuration. Simple change this one and you will get all the information configuration earlier which is configured on this machine. Yeah, I think that's it for this video.